Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. So we got some sort of breaking news. So first off today I want to talk about some Overwatch League related news. Oh, and by the way, in case you don't know, Overwatch League is actually starting up next week on the 6th of December. Very late for us EU people though, so almost the 7th of December for us. But yeah, anyway, getting into it, an Overwatch League player has actually been banned from playing. The player in this case is SteveO, playing for Philadelphia Fusion. And essentially, a while back, it seemed like SteveO was actually involved in boosting. Now the big thing here is that apparently it's sort of been around and somewhat known for a while, at least a few weeks. But Blizzard, Overwatch League and Philadelphia Fusion have sort of kept quiet around it, just to wait until all the facts are found, to know how to actually judge this. But it was announced just yesterday that a suspension has been issued for SteveO. He will be suspended for the preseason and the first 30 matches of the inaugural season. I think this is very fair, to be honest. I've heard a lot of people argue that he should just be banned from Overwatch League as a whole. And don't get me wrong, I do not endorse boosting of any kind. I think account boosting is a pretty shitty thing to do to other players in a community. But the thing that people seem to be forgetting here is that this doesn't actually really affect the Overwatch League performance in itself. Blizzard have already made a point by suspending this person for this long, so I feel like this is more than fair. If the suspension was longer, I don't think anyone would really bat an eye. But just a flat out permanent ban from the league would seem pretty extreme, at least in my eyes. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Speaking of banned stuff, I thought I'd include this here as well. SteveO, a fairly well-known Overwatch streamer, has actually been banned again. He's been banned earlier a couple times for various reasons. This time around it was for gameplay disruption, which I feel like a lot of people have been banned for recently, or at least most of the bans we've seen recently have been labeled as gameplay disruption or something along those lines. But I imagine this is for the same sort of one-tricking thing, being a Symmetra one-trick in this case. There really aren't that many details, but I wanted to include that here since it's kind of big news that this continues to happen. And just to clarify, this is more for refusing to ever switch to another hero than just one-tricking in itself. So yeah, yet another ban story there. Moving on though, I want to talk about patches and PTR patches, as Geoff Goodman has spoken on the Blizzard forums. In case you don't know, Geoff Goodman is a principal designer at the Overwatch dev team, and he does post on the Blizzard forums quite a lot. Just a few hours ago, he actually talked about Doomfist and posted this Doomfist update on there. He says, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on some Doomfist issues we've been working on. We've just updated the PTR today with many bug fixes, and even since then we've fixed a few more. Here's a summary of where we are right now with Doomfist issues specifically. And then he goes on to talk about a lot of different Doomfist issues, things that they have fixed, things that they are still working on, and things that they are still investigating, so bugs that have been reported but they haven't quite figured out how to reproduce and fix just yet. Now, I know he says we've just updated the PTR today, but what I think he means by that is their internal PTR build that will probably release sometime later tonight. Thursdays is a pretty common PTR update day, so the PTR has not been updated yet, just an FYI. If you check blitztrack.com, you can check when the PTR was latest updated, and it was 10 days ago, so things have not been changed yet, just because I've seen there's some misinformation about that going around. As for the fixes that I've gone through, there is quite a lot of stuff, and I'm not gonna read straight through the entire post here, but I want to go through the broad strokes at least. In case you're not interested in the specifics, the main thing here is that wall slamming and rocket punch has been improved quite a lot. It should be a lot more consistent now. You have a sort of 45-degree impact angle to a wall, meaning that you can punch someone into a wall at a little bit of an angle. Seismic slam as well, arguably one of the most problematic abilities in Overwatch from a sort of bug perspective at least. Has also been looked at, improved and fixed, so well done Blizzard on that. This rocket punch is flat out not registering as well, it has sort of been fixed at least. And they're still investigating some more rare bugs that are harder to track down. But yeah, clearly there is progress being made. This is nice to see after that big Doomfist bug post made on Reddit that I think made it to r/all. And just became sort of the news of the week and was a pretty big deal overall. It's nice to see Blizzard respond to that, and hopefully there's some more good stuff coming with that same PTR update. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that. But that is it for this time. Thank you guys very much for watching this sort of news roundup sort of thing. Do like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more Overwatch content as per usual. Until next time though, take care and we'll see you then.